nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ. Otito dịrị nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ. Otito dịrị nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ. Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwerenụ gara aga. Ka mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa. Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ. Ka Chineke dị ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Apologise FM, 24 hours of informative, educative, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Apologise 103.5 FM. Listen to news updates on Apologise 103.5 FM immediately after interviews, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Apologise FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good morning and welcome to Apologise 103.5 FM News Update. Today, Thursday, the 28th day of September 2023, and today the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Epanshuku Ekeze is my name. The headlines: IPOB camps, armories bombed in Anambra, Imo, says military. Collapsed bridge. Enugu reps urge federal government to declare state of emergency on southeast roads. Nimet predicts 48-hour heavy rainfall in Bayelsa, Kogi, Anambra, 22 others. Police rescue 12 victims, parade 92 suspected kidnappers in Enugu. Anambra State delegation understudies MBAA operations. Burkina Faso's military wheelers says coup attempt foiled, plotters arrested. Now, details. IPOB camps, armories bombed in Anambra, Imo, says military. The Nigerian Air Force fighter jets under the air components of Operation Udoka, the second, on Tuesday, destroyed the armories and the hideouts of the indigenous people of Biafra in Anambra and Imo states. The fighter jets conducted several airstrikes on the IPOB fighters' enclaves in Mother Valley, Osumohu, in the Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State, and at Ako Ihube in the Okigwe local government area of Imo State, according to a statement of Wednesday by the NAF spokesperson Air Commodore Edward Gabwet. The air operations were executed following an intelligence report that the IPOB fighters had concluded plans to unleash mayhem on residents and in the region. Gabwet also noted that airstrikes destroyed IPOB fighters' camps where they were built to hold their meeting in Imo State. Airstrikes were also conducted on the same day in the close coordination with surface forces at IPOB ESN hideout camps in Akuihube in Imo State after a detailed analysis of intelligence on the terrorists converging for a likely rendezvous at their hideout. Consequently, airstrikes were also authorized to strike the hideout. The targets were acquired and attacked in succession with a high degree of success, the statement added. Collapsed bridge. Enugu reps urge a federal government to declare state of emergency on southeast roads. The Enugu House of Representatives caucus, led by Mr. Nnolim Nnaji, member representing Nkano East, West Federal Constituency, has appealed to the federal government to hasten in reconstructing the collapsed bridge along Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. The House members made the call when they visited the scene of the collapsed bridge at the new artisan section of the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway on Wednesday in Enugu. The members also urged the federal government to take urgent steps in salvaging the decaying state of roads in the southeast zone by declaring a state of emergency on infrastructure in the region. Other House members on the visit were Mr. Stainless Nwodo, representing Igbo Etiti, Usowani, Federal Constituency, Mr. Shimobi Ato, Enugu North and South, and Mr. Obi Agwacha, Ukwano, Umuaya North and South Federal Constituency. Nnaji, who is the chairman House of Reps Committee on Ports and Harbors, said they visited Enugu to inspect and see things for themselves. He expressed concerns about the hardships that the people and travelers in the state had been facing since the collapse of the bridge on Monday. He pointed out that the road was important to the people of the Southeast and South-South as it connected Enugu and rivers. The road was built in 1970s, and I believe this is an opportunity for us to do integrity tests in all the bridges and flyovers that was built long time ago. Speaking, Agwacha said he accompanied them to support them when the matter came at the floor of the House, adding that Enugu was the capital of Igbo land. NIMET predicts 48-hour heavy rainfall in Bayelsa, Kogi, Anambra, 22 others. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, has predicted heavy rainfall in 25 states, including the FCT, in the next 48 hours. The agency noted that the predicted rainfall could lead to flash floods. The states to be affected are Katsina, Kano, Jigawa, Bauchi, Gombe, Plateau, Borno, Adamawa, Taraba, Kaduna, Niger, Nasarawa, Kogi, Enugu, Edo, Delta, Bayelsa, Abia, Anambra, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Ebonyi, Kwara, Benue State, and the Federal Capital Territory. This is contained in the agency's weekly heavy rainfall forecast bulletin issued. The agency said other parts of the country will experience light to moderate rainfall. The agency advised people in the states that may be affected not to drive through surface runoff waters as they have strong undercurrents. He added that the other likely hazards include slippery road surfaces and reduces visibility during the rain, which can disrupt road traffic. Police rescue 12 victims, parade 92 suspected kidnappers in Enugu. The Enugu State Police Command yesterday said they have rescued a total of 12 victims kidnapped from various locations in the state. The police also said they have arrested a total of 92 suspects for their alleged involvement in various criminal activities, including conspiracy, murder, kidnapping, armed robbery, rape, unlawful possession of firearms, and fraudulent acts between August and September. The State Commissioner of Police, Kanayo Uzebu, made this known yesterday during his maiden address to journalists at the headquarters of the command. According to him, these strategies are some in my grassroots-driven, proactive, people-oriented, and problem-solving policing trust, which is in line with the policing vision and mission of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Adolu Egbetokun. According to him, they demanded and obtained a ransom of 3 million naira from the said master and used the proceeds to buy a red Toyota Corolla car. The CP thanked the state governor, Peter Mba, for his support and encouragement to the police, also assuring the people of Enugu State and visitors that the police remain committed to ensuring that maximum security and tranquility are maintained in the state. Anambra State delegation understudies MVAA operations. A delegation from Anambra State Ministry of Transportation, led by the Commissioner of Transportation in the state, Mrs. Patricia Igwebike, and the Commissioner for Local Government and Community Affairs, Mr. Tony Collins Mwabunwanne, recently paid a courtesy visit to Lagos State Motor Vehicle Administration Agency to understudy the mood of operations of the agency and how Anambra can replicate the success stories. Welcoming the delegation to the agency, the General Manager of MBAA, Mr. Rashid Muri Okunola, said that he was glad to have them at this period because their visit coincides with his resumption as the new general manager of the agency. He reiterated the commitment of the agency to the teams plus agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He explained that MBAA has a robust database which helps the government to plan better for motorists and also improve on security of lives and property in the state. He promised to build on the success achieved so far by the agency by improving on the legacy of his predecessors. Speaking during the visit, the Anambra State Commissioner for Transportation, Mrs. Patricia Igwebike, said Lagos MBAA is playing a pivotal role in the development of transportation, administration, and documentation in Nigeria, which other states should emulate. stressing that the visit would help Anambra State standardize its operations in the area of vehicle documentation and security. In her words, the ministry decided to visit Lagos State Motor Vehicle Administration Agency because of how the agency has been managing its activities effectively and efficiently. We were overwhelmed with the good reports we heard prior to the visit about the operations and smooth administration of Lagos MVAA. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Burkina Faso's military rulers say coup attempt foiled, plotters arrested. A coup attempt against Burkina Faso's military rulers has been thwarted by the country's intelligence and security service. Authorities said Burkina Faso's military rulers said in a statement on Wednesday that army officers and others had a plan to seize power and plunge the country into chaos. At least 55 Burkina Faso soldiers volunteered, killed in clashed with rebels. Officers and other alleged actors involved in this attempt to destabilization have been arrested and others are actively sought. A spokesman for the ruling military Ribanta, Jean Emmanuel Odogo, said in a statement without providing details. The latest coup attempt occurred on Tuesday, according to the statement. The military government said it would seek to shed all possible light on this plot, and that is regretted that officers whose oath is to defend their homeland have strayed into an undertaking of this nature. The country's military prosecuted letter said that 4 people had been arrested and 2 were on the run. An investigation has been opened based on the credible allegations about a plot against state security implicating officers, the prosecutor said. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. IPOB camps, armories bombed in Anambra, Imo, says military. Collapsed bridge. Enugu reps urge federal government to declare state of emergency on southeast roads. NIMET predicts 48-hour heavy rainfall in Bayelsa, Kogi, Anambra, 22 others. Police rescue 12 victims. Parade 92 suspected kidnappers in Enugu. Anambra State delegation understudies MBAA operations. Burkina Faso's military rulers says coup attempt foiled. Plotters arrested. You just listened to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good morning.
Listen to news updates on Ebona 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that people are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. All day, every day, who's bad? Hit it! Ebona 103.5 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tighten your seatbelt as we take you on this smooth ride.
let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 Ebona FM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio.
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Martin Ifeanyi, aka Meta,
and Tracy aka Emenari aka Classy.
from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
On the morning drive.
103.5 FM.
and we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general. Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonadi FM, who will, as the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Hello, government. Whatever.
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community. Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifanishku, as our number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebonadi 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Martin Ebonadi corner 24/7, 24/7.
So thank you guys. Like, subscribe, and share, right?